I want to ask this question. This is a good question. What's your favorite DC animated show I'm gonna add or movie? Favorite DC animated show or movie?
Animated show or
Hmm?
I would say, ooh, that's a good one, Jimmy. You know, the nostalgic side of me is inclined to say Batman the animated series, but Justice League Unlimited was just so good.
I think mine is Batman Mask Phantasm.
Yeah,
I was
I think
just
that's my favorite. I mean, I even had like the little
Mhm.
comic book that came with the movie. It was so
Yeah.
good.
I would say Batman Under the Red Hood for me.
that one was
Really
good
liked
too.
Under the
That's
Red
good
Hood.
too. Okay.
I Phantasm is definitely, but the Dark Knight, the part one, part two, because really that's just one movie.
It is.
Like they just split it up. That I really like that. And what's his name?
Yeah.
Well,
Wasn't
the
it
Dark Knight
the
is the
RoboCop?
greatest, but Dark Knight is
Yeah,
the
Peter
best
Weller.
movie.
Peter Weller was Bruce.
I didn't mean to talk over you, Brian. One more
No,
time.
I agree. I'm just saying Dark Knight was probably the best movie. But if talking about animated, that Mask of Phantasm was so good. And I remember watching it like, what the
It
hell's
w-
next? It's just like
Yeah,
what's happening
it
next?
really,
It's so
yeah.
good.
Like,
When did that
all
come
the
out, man?
like that 93,
90 something, yeah.
late
I
93,
think it's like 93 is what I'm
Christmas
saying.
93.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's exactly what I
December
think.
24, 93.
You realize how long that's 30 years ago?
Yeah, that's insane.
And they haven't done anything with this story since then. Like,
Yeah,
Dark Knight Returns.
Like if a live action DC universe was led or overseen by Paul Dini and Bruce Timm, who basically did the Batman, Superman, Justice League, Batman Beyond animated series, that would have been dope. I think as far as like a lot of the like people that aren't involved with the comics directly, they had a very, very thorough and very, very firm understanding of the content and the characters. I would have loved to have seen a live action universe with them in charge.
how about this though? I'm gonna just throw this out there. I believe DC has come with the better movies overall, not get together movies, but the best movies have come from DC. Not just animated, but I'm like
Just
of
in
of the
general,
best overall movies that have come out between Marvel and DC. DC has come out with the best movies, but they're like one-offs. It'll be like one unbelievable good one, and then nothing for like 3 years. And it's never a group of movies that come out at the same time that have really, blown the hood off, blown the roof off. Like it's just never been that.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Justice League God and Monsters was good. It made no sense with any kind of thing. It was just a completely different thing, but that was freaking awesome.
But
That was really good. Batman versus Robin was really good. Son of Batman was really good.
I like Doomsday. I remember all those things.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Some of the newer ones are really good. Justice League.
I remember the only thing that really put me off. Yeah. I remember the only thing that really put me off on Superman Doomsday was like the weird animation for Superman's face.
Yeah.
They made him look all craggy in the face.
Agreed, Braden.
I liked one that's always slept on is Green Lantern First Flight. I've always been really fond of that one just because I'm such a Green Lantern fan.
Green Lantern
really
is a great
that
character.
one.
They never take it. Once
I
again,
think that's one of the more
characters they don't take advantage of. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what happens all the time.
Yeah,
they don't take advantage of the characters they have.
They've just never done enough with him.
Yeah. Yeah, First Flight was really good. It's such a good like origin story. But even Emerald Knights, I thought was cool because it was I believe 4 stories Hal Jordan was telling, and then it had like the thing.
Yeah,
I thought that was super cool too.
It was like anthology style. Oh, and now that you got that pulled up, man, I really like Justice League New Frontier. I really like that one.
Did you? I didn't like it.
Really liked that one. I love Justice League New Frontier.
Jimmy said Doom was good too. And he said, y'all got to hear from Batman, Doom Batman, reading how to defeat every league member.
I love that.
That's
man.
a cold
that's
twist.
my favorite part.
Yeah,
That's a cold twist.
but he had a
I love that
contingency
part.
plan for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It's-
The Dark Knight Returns, Part 1, Part 2.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, so good. So good.
I
It was
still say it doesn't make any sense because Batman's a dude. He's just a dude.
I
No
don't
matter
even
how
feel
much money he has, he's just a guy.
I don't even feel like tumbling down that rabbit hole tonight.
Yeah, I know. So Batman versus Ninja Turtles. I don't know if you guys saw that. It wasn't that bad.
I liked it. I like the comics. I like
goofy.
the Batman versus TMNT comics. They're really, really entertaining.
Yeah. Batman Ninja was visually super cool. Story wise, was stupid as shit. Like they literally make like
one
Transformers.
of the ones that I have not seen all the way through.
It visually is gorgeous. It's especially if you like that kind of style. It's really cool looking. Really, really cool looking. But story wise, like at the end, spoilers. But at the end, they're like stuck in like samurai Japan. Yeah. They make these houses that basically turn into like Transformers, like mechs, and then they fight, like like something you see in like an anime. So it was it got weird at the end, you know. But but visually,
Batman fight the turtles. That's what Sandy wants to know.
They do. I think in the beginning they fight because they think each other are bad guys. But
so how did that look? Huh. Okay, we all know how I feel about Batman. I just got questions now. I have questions. First off, did the turtles beat up Batman? Because they should have.
It was kind of an even fight.
It was
it's four of them. What the hell?
They're kids. They're teenagers.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. It was a draw. And
this is terrible.
It was the same thing with Shredder. You know, like Shredder kicked their asses all the time because he's just a better fighter.
He's a better fighter than all four, but he was an unbelievable master. Batman was never on that level of Shredder, right? It's a fight.
By the way, Batman and Shredder do fight, and it's awesome.
And who wins?
Batman.
Batman.
Shredder puts up a good fight, but Batman wins. Of course, it's Batman. But it's basically Shredder and Joker kind of team up, and then Batman and the Turtles team up. But they think each other are the bad guys. It's a pretty good movie. I didn't care for how the Turtles were drawn too much, but it was a good movie. It was a fun.
My thoughts: 4 turtles, 1 bat. That's what I'm saying. 4 turtles, 1 bat. They're all masters. 4 turtles, 1 bat. That's all I got. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put this out there, and I know everyone's going to really be pissed off, say I'm stupid. So we got Batman on one end and Iron Man on the other. I say Iron Man is a better hero than Batman. Or a better superhero. Not like heroic, because I think Batman is the most heroic of all of them, but he's not a superhero. He's just a dude. Iron Man at least has a suit that is on him, is part of him. Like he's learned how to use it. I say he's a better hero, superhero.
But Iron Man without the suit is just a man. Batman without the suit is still
a badass. He's still a badass. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like he's not superhero. He's just a badass dude that walks around the court, walks around the streets, and no one can fuck up.
There you go, Jude. That's exactly.
Batman is a dude. He got a utility belt. Iron Man he's shooting lasers out of his chest. What are you guys talking about? Like he's not even. He flies. Batman walks. I'm just saying. I mean, you will never know this, but Batman's probably my favorite of all of them. But I'm just saying, he's just a guy to me. Just a dude, a badass.
Fucking
dude.
Crazy man. You sound insane.
He's
you realize that?
Badass dude.
You should be medicated.
Wow.
Did you guys were you guys able to hear it?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, I heard it.
But this is probably the best thing. This is the best one right here. If Tony never becomes Iron Man, you have no villains in the MCU, basically.
In the MCU, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. That's why, because Iron Man in the comics is very different than Iron Man in MCU. Very different.
Very.
So.
I agree. But I'm saying, as far as a superhero, Batman's not a superhero. He's just a really smart dude with a lot of money and a badass ninja.
Batman glides.
He's a badass ninja who's really, really, good.
Iron Man made drones. How many drones did Batman make?
He doesn't have to. They're actually real bats.
They're actual real people. He just keeps making more Robins, or not making more. Well, technically, one he did make,
but that's my point. They're dudes. They're people. It's like me and you decided, hey, look, we're gonna study. We're gonna learn all type of martial arts. Be like unbelievable MMA fighters, and then we're just gonna have $1 billion, and we're just gonna go and fight crime. That's what he is. At least Iron Man has been to space. He flies. He shoots lasers from his chest. He has guns he has all these things. Batman doesn't have none of it.
Batman time traveled when he died. He went through all the different time pieces. Seeing a caveman Batman was fucking awesome. I don't care what you say. That was cool as shit. Like, that was awesome. When the Batman rebirth, Batman, whatever they called it. Derpy said fan cast for Killing Joke live action. Tom Selleck as Gordon. Karen Gillan as Barbara. I can see that. I like her. I can see that.
She's the only she's the only Karen I will tolerate. She's the only Karen I'll allow.
Karen Gillan, I would love as Batgirl. I would love that.
That'd be cool. That'd be really good.
Love her in a lot of things. But
Bruce Wayne is the peak human. It really is. Yeah, there you go, Jimmy. Darkseid, the guy who literally, beat Superman, respects Batman.
And Thanos killed half the world and respects Tony Stark. He's the only one he didn't respect was Tony Stark. What is your point?
Also, I think Darkseid's a cooler bad guy than Thanos.
That's because he's not.
Totally.
Yeah, sure, but he doesn't get his hands dirty because he's a badass. It's true. Thanos won and fought everybody and beat their ass.
In the MCU,
literally got lucky.
In the comics, it's different. In the comics, he gets the gauntlet because he's whooped on death. Like he just wants he wants to have some weird sex with.
But understand, Thanos is still like the 7th or 6th or 7th most powerful Marvel character of all time. Like he's the only ones that are above him are like gods, as far as
he's part god, so yeah.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah, Darkseid would destroy Thanos. I agree. Agree.
If Batman could beat him, I'm just saying. Thanos would kill Batman.
So, what's it?
Snap.
Not to stray off too far, but
no, we're way off the off the reservation.
We veered way off course, right?
Yeah. Thanos got there.
Said Thanos copter. I like it.
That's Marvel doing weird shit that Marvel does. There was that point where everybody in a Marvel comic needed to have a vehicle. Spider-Man needed a motorcycle for some reason. I don't. Marvel always does weird shit like that. Oh man,
I'm saying Darkseid must not be that smart if he can't beat Batman. I'm just saying.
No, he beats Batman. It's just he's the only one that gives Darkseid a run for his money. He's like, because you're smarter. You're smarter than anybody else I ever fought. So therefore, that makes you more dangerous. More so than Superman.
Are you trying to argue with me now that Batman's smarter than Tony Stark? Tony Stark, he didn't just figure how to time travel. He fucking built it.
See, but which
he
Tony
made
Stark?
Elements.
There's MCU Tony Stark, which is nothing.
Are we talking about the context of the MCU or the comics?
Exactly, because that's different.
Even in the comics, he's the smartest person out there. Him and Mr. Fantastic are 1 and 2 on every list. On
his
every
ego
list, they are the number one and number two.
He beats himself though with his ego. In the
But
more recent comic books, he becomes a god. He literally becomes a god and decides he wants, like, I think, what was it? He wants everyone to be like the same, or he does something stupid, and the Avengers had to take him down.
His problem is he's too smart for his own good. But you can't tell me that Batman's is not. I don't think Batman's smarter than Tony Stark. Come on, man.
I would give it. Tony Stark's a genius, but Batman
has other people that are smart around him because he's a billionaire and he just listens to them.